There you go. Alright. Let's go ahead and go into here so y'all can see what's going on. Currently, I think Heart Attack didn't go across the line. He was the first or the last person who just crossed. The timer just started at the 30-minute mark of the ending of qualifying. So we'll be looking forward to whatever else comes. First person across the line is going to be Derek. He already set a purple middle sector. Coming across the bus stop, coming through the bus stop chicane, coming out of the corner, getting some decent traction, opening the DRS, and he's going to be improving by 0.6 of a second. Nice. Next person across the line is going to be actually 50. He invalidated his lap, so it does not matter where he goes. Next person is going to be Chargers. Chargers also invalidated their lap. V&M is going to be the next person across the line. Doesn't look like their lap is invalid. Let's see by how much they can improve. That's going to be no improvement from V&M. So the order of the top 5 stays the same as what it is right now. Derek on pole, 50 and 07 in second, Georgia in third, V&M in fourth, Cartatech in fifth, Booby in sixth as he just crossed the line and got the checkered flag. Seventh is FL Racer, Wower in eighth, David in ninth, Candy in 10th, and I forgot to see Hopper. All right, well, there you go. That's your starting grid. Hopka did not set a lap time, as that's why he was last. Pole position by Derek by a whopping 6.5 tenths, and it is a 43.30. Good job, Derek. All right, so next we're gonna have our 5-minute break. And between that, let's go ahead and just open up the... I was gonna say open up the Twitch stream, but it's not live yet. All right. So after a 5-minute break, there's going to be that formation lap, and then we're going to get going. But if you guys ever wanted to check out the other stream, it's on Twitch. It's the same as here, Gravel Trap TV. Yeah, that's going to be streaming the Tier 2 race, which I think is being streamed by Buckles, General Buckles. I don't know if he's live yet, but still being streamed by him. Why does it have to be such a long break? I'm not talking about the 5 minute break. I'm talking about the Formula One break. Uh, tough. I think this is just not good. Oh, Polly joined. Is he gonna be able to join the race? I don't think so. Uh, the hell? Okay. Well, I guess we can't go to the race director. Oh, there you go. Doesn't look like he's gonna be lining up on the grid, so maybe not. Do not know. Okay, so I think they're about to go out. 1 minute warning. What? Why did? Wait, did fucking Polly join this lobby? I don't know if he's supposed to be in tier 1. I think he may be in tier 2. Alright, it's green. We're about to go racing. Oh, it keeps doing that. Alright, so, not go racing, go lapping. Let's go ahead and just go play this intro video, and then we'll join back in the middle of the formation lap. Alrighty. And as the drivers... Oh, they're just now going up Eau Rouge. Okay. As all the drivers got off the line pretty good, nobody crashed. Well, yet. As I saw, as everyone's just warming up their tires, let's see what tires everyone went on. Let's go interval. So Derek and... Whoa. Okay, Derek, 50, Gooby, Lower, and Candy all went on to hards. Everyone else is on mediums. Soft tires are not lasting this race, understandably so. They're probably going to do a one-stop strategy, hard to mediums, medium to hards. It's probably going to be the thing. Unless there is, safety cars and all that jazz. Then that's going to be a pretty decent race. Let's, yeah, leave it like that. So, understandably so, Derek is going to be really under pressure from Georgia since he's the first medium runner. As you can see right there, the yellow wall tires, 50 and 07. I don't know what he's going to be able to do to Derek because he's in second place. He does have the inside line, but Derek has the track position. So if Derek gets a good launch, then 50 might not be able to dive down the inside, and Georgia will have Chargers will have a better launch than both of them. So that's going to be really interesting to see as well. Let's see as they're coming across. They're coming into the pit. Into the pit? Oh my god. Into the bus stop chicane to go onto the grid. Getting some good drifts there from Derek as he is speeding down the pit lane, or pit straight. Derek looks to have gotten a good parking. And FL Racer was disqualified. Candy was disqualified, so I'm guessing they had stinkers of parking. Alrighty, let's get ready to go racing. 5 lights are out, and away we go. As Georgia gets a mega start on those medium tires, gets all the way in front of them, it looks like. And yes, he does. He gets all the way out in front of 50 and Derek. Derek actually lost so many places. We see a Williams spinning around, hitting into an Alfa Romeo, V&M and Booby. That's the contact between them, as we're going to have Cartatech and Alfa Racer going side by side, or nearly side by side into Eau Rouge, as I thought Cartatech went off. He's in the wall. Cartatech is in the wall. FL Racer may have given him a little push, maybe. He was so close to that rear end. Maybe he just gave him a little tap and it just sent him around. I don't know. He was just really, really close. Maybe Cartatech just lost it. But Hopka makes a move on Wower, makes it stick at the end of the Camel Straight, as everyone is just trying to get a good first lap in to just get the record book set. Georgia's in first by almost 1.5 seconds already from 50 and 07. Candyman and King David switch positions, as I think King is driving as AI. I think AI is driving for King right now. Not too good of a look, as he's just getting past. Candy's just... Candy is a little bit over a second behind Wower. Not a big deal, as FL Racer is... Delta is stuck at 133. Okay. I don't think he's at DRS of the... I don't know why his Delta's stuck. Whatever. As you can obviously see, King losing another spot to Booby Poppy as he's ghosted and everyone can just go through him. And it looks to be Georgia's fastest lap since he is the leader. FL Racer on the back end of 50 tries to make it down the inside, does not make the move stick. He is on medium, so he's going to have more grip than 50, and especially in that second sector, as those hard tires just don't like going anywhere in that second sector. No DRS still for FL Racer, so he's just going to have to use the good old slipstream to catch up to 50 and 07, as I think they're draining a lot of battery here, and not close enough to this lap. It says that he is 1.5 minutes behind. That's amazing. It's wonderful. I don't know what that means, but great. He looks to be more than within a second of 50, so... That's going to be a nice little battle there for P2. As looking straight down the field, everyone else is getting spread out, just over a second for everyone but Booby Poppy and V&M. Booby Poppy's on the back of V&M, only 4 tenths separating them, 4.5 tenths. And that could be the next position change for this race, as everyone else is just outside of a second. Oh, Charger spun! Charger spun out of the lead of the race. 50.07 takes the lead. Charger spins out of the lead, goes all the way down to 7th place. His rear tires are just really warm. He can't get any traction down, and he gets passed by 2 more people. He doesn't have a front wing, and so does Candy. Candy also spins at the last real corner of the first corner of the 3rd sector. Last real corner other than the bus stop, as Georgia goes way wide into that corner. And as we're going to see Booby Poppy try to look down the inside to make a move, but did not have the brakes to get that move done, as we see 50 and 07 setting the fastest lap of the race, just chasing, by the way. FL Racer's Delta is now unstuck, just over a second for them, as Chargers loses some more positions in the pits. As FL Racer is just outside of DRS, but Derek is not. Derek is well within that DRS and wanting to get more out of those hard tires, because he was in the lead of this race for a while, but that went away real quick at the start. Let's continue looking at these guys, as I think Derek is out of battery or low on battery. No, that's FL Racer is low on battery. It looks like Uh, Derek is not low on battery at all. He is well over 15%. Let's see, actually on there. Yeah. Oh my god. He's at almost 90%, and FL Racer is barely at 10. That's wild. So, I think the next DRS straight, Derek is probably going to get him. As, yeah, Derek is just so much quicker, even on those hards. I think FL Racer may have either some sort of damage or just isn't up to pace. Geochargers with a 3-second time penalty. Yeah, Derek is just so quick. Especially in a straight line, it looks like. He's gaining on him so much. Maybe FL Racer doesn't have enough power with the lowered battery. As he goes down the outside of the bus stop, FL Racer gets better traction, but Derek has the DRS. Does he get a move down? He does not. Hopka trying to join this three-way battle for second place. Does not get the nose in, Derek. He did get the nose in at the second bus stop because of their entry, as it looks like Card Attack is spawning one more time, and FL Racer is definitely getting past this lap, this straight, if he doesn't get double passed by Hopka. That's not going to happen, as Derek just continues to keep that second place. He's going to be chasing down 15:07 for first. He wants that back. He's already a 10th down, 2/10 down. Very quick catching. Georgia, Card Attack, I mean, with going into the pits. And Georgia having the penalty, they're surely going to be back there for a while. FL Racer and Hopka are the next closest cars on track. They're going to be, FL Racer is going to have that pressure from Hopka. Hopka has about 85% on the ERS. FL Racer barely has 12%. So this is going to be close between them. They're going to be fighting for that P3. FL Racer seems to be pulling out a little bit of time from Hopka. Hopka is falling out of the DRS range, but using a little bit of battery, it looks like, to get back in DRS. Card Attack retired from the session. Looks like he retired on the top of Erosion. That's going to be a safety car, full course safety car. Full course yellows, full course safety car. Okay, who's going to be benefiting from this? It looks like a couple of people are into the pits. FL Racer and Hopka are into the pits. So let's see how these guys are going to switch on to. It looks like they're going on to hard tires. Hopka's going on to hard tires. FL Racer, let's see, he also looks to be going on hard tires. And is he going to get an overcut or get out in front? They maintain position. Okay, Warrior moves up to P3 from not going into the pits on the hard tires. FL Racer's down to P4, Hopka P5, Boop Hop coming out of the pits P6. David coming out of the first corner P7. I think his AI is still driving. As VNM P8 comes out behind David. Hopka does not Hopka. Booby does not come out behind David, so he does keep that position. I'm pretty sure the game is going to make VNM stay behind David, even if that is an AI car. That's unfortunate for VNM, but on the restart, he's just going to get that position for free anyways, so it doesn't really matter. As everyone's just going to have to catch up to the safety car. I think the leaders went past the safety car before it came out of the pits, so it didn't catch them. So this is going to neutralize the race for everybody. Let's see who is the overall winner and loser. Loser is Georgia, as he's in 9th place. He started P3. Overall winner, Hopka, is in P5, started P11. So very good effort from him to get up there. Hopka is still racing FL Racer on those new sets of tires, so he's staying P5 if he doesn't have a mistake or anything. Everyone 1, 2, and 3 have not stopped. Also, 7th place hasn't stopped because that's an AI car. He's probably not going to stop until the recommended tire age. Derek comes into the pits. Oh, that's an interesting strategy. He's going to lose 1 position. under safety car? Just Wower? Where's Wower coming in? No, he's not. Wower's staying out. So it looks like he's only going to lose that one position to Wower in second place, but he's going to be on fresh mediums. Is that going to be... Oh, FL Racer's coming into the pits again. Okay. Interesting strategy. Derek comes out in front of Hopka, as we expected. Why is Derek coming in again? Oh, he's coming in for mediums. Okay, so he's going on to old mediums. So he went back onto the same set he was just on. I don't think that's what he meant to do, but he does have a penalty. Let's see. Penalties, drive-through. Oh, you can't serve a drive-through through in a... that's not ideal for him. You can't serve a drive-through in under safety car. Man. That sucks. I think he may have come in to serve the drive-through, but it didn't let him. Oh, he goes wide. That's not ideal for him either. Alright, so overall positions, Hopka's up to 4th place, no longer racing FL Racer. George is still the worst to come other than Card Attack since he started P5 and is now out of the race. Yeah, it's... Everyone is grouped up other than Candy and FL Racer, so they may get going next lap. Let's put this to... I'll do this. So we can see. There you go. Alright, so 50 and Wower on the same tire, 5-lap olds. Derek and P3 on 1-lap old mediums, since he just put him on under safety car. Safety car in this lap since everyone did grid up. King David's AI is still on the same tires. Everyone is going to just go straight through him in the first corner. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Georgia is on old hards. FL Racer's on older mediums. VNM is on new mediums. So is Boogie Poppy and Hopka. Hopka's on new hards. Let's get underway for this Grand Prix. And it looks like 50 got away well. Does not have much fresh from Wower behind. But let's watch Derek and Wower, as that's going to be the battle to look out for since Derek is on new tires. VNM getting past VNM and George getting past King David, as the McLaren's also going to get past King David soon. But Derek is going to have the run down the camel straight, and Wower just pulls out to the inside and gives him the position, not even going to fight it that hard, as Derek just has those much more grip, especially through the second sector. He's going to have so much more grip than 50. As you can see, he's just catching by tenths per corner. Hopka with a 3-second time penalty in P4. It's going to drop him a couple of places as the McLaren spins out, coming out of that corner after the camel straight. I can't remember the name. Going down. Oh, he had a big snap. 50 and 07 loses the position to Derek. That was going to happen anyways, but he lost it on the fast left-hand corner. And he just lost a lot of time there. 50 and 07 getting a little bit of pressure. Not pressure, but getting a little bit... what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, no. I was going to say he's getting pressured by Wower since he's still in DRS, but then he just breaks out of DRS like a foreigner. Understandable. Wower is going to get moved on by Hopka. Hopka is going to try to move down the inside. Does not make it stick. But, oh, they nearly come together. Hopka and Wower are fighting for P3. Booby's going to try to get in on that fight as well since he's right on the back of them. Georgia does not have any more battery. Wow, that's a very quick way to use all of the battery. Hopka's going to also be in that fight for 3rd position if he can just get there. I think that was DRS open this lap. Oh my god, there's going to be a three-way battle here for a second. Hopka goes into P3. Booby Poppy also goes into P4, getting two people past that Alpine. And lower Georgia gets past VNM right there, as you see. Very nice cutback to cut off that line. FL Racer's in last after serving his drive-through, as Derek has pulled out 1.5 seconds from 50. 50 is almost 3 seconds in front of Hopka, and Hopka is only 5 tenths, 6 tenths in front of Wower, as it looks like Booby Poppy try to get, not Booby Poppy, Chargers try to make a move on Booby Poppy, as you can just see him pulling out of the slipstream, looking around somewhere to maybe get a move done. This battle for 4th place is pretty tight, as Booby goes wide. Chargers sneaks up the inside and makes the move stick. Chargers on older hard tires, but he has the grip to go around him, as Booby Poppy is going to try to make it again around the outside of the very, very fast left-hander. Wow. Does not make it stick. Booby Poppy goes out the outside, gets a little bit of oversteer on the curb, and actually loses the rear end, loses the position, and VNM might actually be trying to take his position as well, as DRS just got enabled this lap. No DRS last lap, my pardon. And it looks like VNM does not get the run that he wanted on Booby, so he's going to stay in 7th place for now until he gets this DRS on the main Camel Straight. Hopka is about a second in front of Wower. Wower getting DRS, trying to break out of that slipstream as fast as possible. Booby Poppy is getting past, and so is VNM. VNM getting past Georgia and Booby Poppy. This grid is re-scrambled these last couple of laps a couple of times, as FL Racer gets past Candy, and Georgia goes down the inside as VNM goes wide out of the corner, and he's going to take that position. Georgia takes 6th place, VNM takes 7th, switching places again. Booby Poppy is a second up the road with that time loss from Georgia and VNM. VNM just went wide at the right-hander, and Georgia took the position, like stealing candy from a baby. Wower with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, as he's still outside, barely outside, now inside of the DRS. I think using a lot of battery, or Hopka is just struggling. Lost 5 tenths that sector alone, the end of that sector. Wower just just outside of a second now, trying to Booby Poppy making a move past Wower, and makes it stick before the bus stop chicane. So Booby Poppy's gonna have DRS for not Booby Poppy. Wower's gonna have DRS on Booby Poppy, but Booby Poppy's gonna get DRS on Hopka on the Camel Straight. So he's probably not gonna get past here. Hopka's still losing a lot of time to Booby Poppy, and 4 tenths, 3 tenths, he's gonna be getting past him on the Camel Straight here. This is gonna be the fight for P3, as these guys are just going at it. Hopka going to the inside, nothing he can do against that DRS of Booby Poppy, but he's just going to try to stay within there, and he has more ERS, so he knows he can get past in time. And Georgia's still trying to make a move around Wower, not letting him by. Georgia still looks to have the advantage on tires, only by 2 laps. VNM has dropped 1.5 seconds behind, so he's not going to be challenging for this 5th place anymore, or not outside of the DRS at least. Georgia within 2 tenths, and Wower spins. Wower spins at the same corner that 50 had to snap in, and so does Georgia. Georgia getting misled and having to go out to the outside of the track, and he also spins a little bit, manages to recover it and save it before Wower, so he gets out in front. Wower recovers it a little slower, goes down to 7th. VNM takes 5th place from them. Actually, the commentator's curse. VNM takes 5th place. The commentator's curse helping VNM. I should probably talk some more. Georgia staying in front of Wower. 4 seconds about the difference between them. And Booby Poppy is still within DRS range of Hopka, so they're going to be battling it out for another lap or so. Booby Poppy not being able to get out of the DRS. Actually, is out of the DRS, but Hopka has so much more battery that Booby just doesn't have, and he's just going to be gaining a lot of time down the straight with DRS and ERS. Let's see if he can get that move done. He's only 6/10 behind, coming across the middle point, and he gets to about 5/10. No cigar. Too slow coming into the exit, not the exit, coming out of the camel straight. Derek still leading by 3.5 seconds on newer tires. 50 and 07 on 10-lap-old hard tires. Still trying to stick it out until I'd say maybe lap. Nah, he's probably going to come in this lap after that, or next lap. 4 seconds. He lost about 5/10 there, 4/10 with that going wide there. That's the same move he did to get past, to get overtaken by Derek. So he's struggling at that corner as Derek sets in a purple middle sector, excuse me, as Hopka stays within that TRS range of Booby Poppy. And Derek coming across the line to finish this lap 11. Is it going to be a fastest lap? Yes, it is. It's going to be a 47.291. And let's look at the fastest laps, because we can. That is 6/10 faster than the next fastest lap. Nice. Okay. So, let's look at the gap to the leader. Booby Poppy's 8 seconds behind. 50 and 07 pitted this lap, as I said he was going to. But he's going to have to make those tires last 10 laps. That's going to be a struggle, as Hopka still has more ERS, 100 times more ERS, literally, maybe 200, 20 times, not 100. Man, can I use my words today. As King David AI finally goes into the pits and changes tires, putting him in the last. And as you can see here from the gap to the leader, Derek, Booby is about 9 seconds behind. Hopka's about 9.5. So Hopka actually maybe gained about a 10th or 2 on Booby in front. VNM is 12.5 seconds from Derek. Georgia is 18 seconds behind. 50 is 23 seconds behind on new tires. So he's going to be wanting to warm those up and get moving as fast as possible, because he's going to have a lot of pressure coming onto the last lap. Whoa, with another 3-second time penalty as we go into George's POV, and he instantly has a snap. As let's go back to interval, where Hopka's lost DRS from Booby. Did Hopka make a mistake? Probably, because he's burning ERS. Or not burning ERS, but he's using a little bit to get closer, but no cigar, as Booby Poppy goes into the pits. Booby goes into the pits. For what? For what? Hopka is in second place, VNM in third, Georgia moves up to fourth, with Booby being in the pits, 50 and 07 going up to fifth. Wower going up to sixth. Booby Poppy going all the way down to 7th place in front of Candy. Actually, Booby Poppy is going to be in side by side at the exit, but Wower just has more exit speed as he was going through the normal turns. Wower's going to have old tires. Booby's going to have new tires. He's going to get past him so quickly, especially with DRS and Booby recovering his ERS, as he's weaving around a little bit to get some temperature in there. VNM still not in the DRS range of Hopka, as everyone is now going into the pits for their stops. We're probably going to see Probably gonna see Wower come in this lap and Georgia come in next lap. That's my guess. Yeah, Wower's struggling. He's gonna lose this position to Booby before the main straight. 50 and 07 is catching the people in front. FO Racer got a 3-second time penalty on his new hard, on his new-ish hards. Caught up 2/10 in the middle sector, 3/10 coming out of the middle sector on Georgia. It looks like 4/10. He's zooming as Vietnam comes into the pit as well on 8-lap old mediums. Maybe his tires weren't doing that great. Looks like, let's see where he's going to end up. He's going to end up probably behind Wower and Booby Poppy and all of them, as Wower goes into the pits, as I predicted. And full safety car. Or, not full safety car, virtual safety car. That's going to help Wower. Oh, not Wower. V&M and... Oh, it did help Wower. V&M, Georgia getting another 3-second time penalty. Booby Poppy getting out behind V&M. V&M on new hard tires, Booby on new medium tires. So FO Racer retired from the race. And that looks to be on the pit entrance. Yes, it is. And his car is stopped on the middle of the track. That's nice. Well, that is a full course safety car. That is a full course safety car coming out of the pits right now. So, I think Derek's going to come into the pits. I think Derek might just risk it, go into the pits, as everyone else has to go into the pits too. 50-07 is going to lose out on this majorly. He might gain the lead here, but Derek's going to be on new tires. As everyone in the third sector just had to stop majorly. The delta on my screen is glitched. They're probably having a weird delta. Derek, let's see what Derek's gonna do. He is in the pits. Derek's in. So on lap 14, Derek is in the pits. Hot Pit is coming into the pits. Georgia's for sure coming into the pits. 50 is gonna be the person leading the race at this rate if Derek does not come out in front. As you can see, Hopka going into the pit, Georgia going into the pit, and 50 staying out as he's on new hards. He doesn't new mediums. He doesn't need to go out. And let's see how Derek's coming out. Derek is gonna be 100% coming out in front of 50. That is unfortunate for 50. So unfortunate for him. He's not gonna be happy about that. Safety car lost him a lot. Well, it did gain him a couple of places, but lost him tires. That's what he was going to have on Derek at the end of the race. I don't know if he would have caught by then, but he definitely caught now. So let's go ahead and look at who has what. Georgia seems to have a drive-through, so he's not going to be a factor in this race anymore. Hopka has a 3-second time penalty, so wherever he ends up, he's going to go down a couple of places probably. Wower with a 6-second time penalty, and that looks to be it for penalties currently. So, looking at position changes, Hopka is the most winner now. Nobody is, well, there's only one person who is a loser here, and that's Georgia, because he started in 3rd and he's now in 6th. But everyone else has gained positions, or stayed equal. Hopka up 8 places from P11. Very good job from him, but he's not going to be staying there, as his penalty is going to bring him down a little bit. Oops, my bad. And it looks like Derek with the new tires, 50 with mech tires. It's going to be a good race, guys. Georgia's on soft tires. The only person to have put on soft tires this entire race. As y'all can see here, the one soft tire. As everyone's in a line, other than King David, because his AI is slow as shit. If the safety car is coming in, it has to be within this straight that it says it. Or within, before they cross to Parabolico. I think that's what it's called. No, that's definitely not what it's called. Parabolico is the one after Camel Straight, right? I think so. Safety car staying out another lap, waiting for probably King David to come to join the pack. Georgia goes into the pits to he tried to serve his drive-through same as FL. 100% that's what happened. Because he just went on the new softs again. I mean, I guess. Newer tires. Yeah, he is out of contention. So that moves, I think, Booby up to 5th. VNM 4th, Booby 5th, Warwer 6th, Candy 7th, David 8th, Georgia 9th. So everyone who finishes this race is going to get points. That was guaranteed basically from the start. Alright. They're probably coming in this lap, so safety car. As you can see, Derek just getting all the weaving in now. Getting the tires at the temperature as he's gonna get his controls locked soon. Looks like Derek is 3 laps up in fuel. Trying to look at their driver's HUD, see how much fuel they got. Looks like he is 3 over. Looks like 50 has 2.5 over. 2.3 over for Hopko. 3.6 for VNM. Safety car in this lap. Can't see him, he's weaving. Yeah. Yeah, they're all weaving. I can't tell what the fuel is. I don't think it's letting him accelerate that much. Alright, so we're gonna watch this restart and let's see what chaos goes down. Alright, well, there you see them. They're coming across our screens now, going through the bus stop chicane. 50 try to get a tight line. Derek try to get a wide line, gets a little bit loose on the exit, but keeps position. 50's just closing in, I guess getting a little bit better traction as Georgia moves past the AI car. And Poopy Poppy is very close to VNM, coming up a Rouge, and Radion there. As it looks like Warwick went a little wide. Derek swerving across. No move from anyone here. Poopy Poppy staying behind VNM. $50 and 07 having to stay behind Derek for now. As it looks like someone has lost the position. Bowie lost the position to Rower. Rower made his move past Bowie. And Rower looks to be trying to look up the inside of the B&M, the Williams car. very, very close to that rear end here. Uh, this train is so close together. They're separated by less than a second within 4 cars. They're all fighting for that P4 spot. They know it's vital as Wower gets passed by Booby. And they go into the corner. They go a little wide. Looks like Georgia's trying to look up the inside, or the outside of Booby. Of Wower, I mean. Wower keeping that inside line, not able to hold it as Georgia gets better traction. Let's look up the field as we saw someone going a little bit inwards. Looks like Booby is close to V&M, but Georgia's even closer. Is he going to be looking for a move here? Oh, no he's not. He lifted one out of the corner. But he will be looking to move down here as he's going to have the slipstream and ERS to battle this. Unable to make it move as Booby just uses more ERS. Goes a little wide into the corner. Maybe a little touch there. It goes sideways. Oh, big touch there as Booby goes a little bit offline. But Georgia makes the move past for Booby. And 6/10 down the road is V&M, unable to get out of the DRS range while they were squabbling behind. And Georgia seems to be catching pretty quickly. No ERS for Georgia. A lot of ERS for V&M. A lot of ERS for who's behind. A lot more ERS, I would say. A lot. Oh, he's going down the inside here. Oh. There you go. Is he able to make it pass? No, he's not. Pulls out of the corner, stays behind. V&M stays in front as Booby Poppy almost gets in. He goes down the outside and he's fully passed. What's going on with Georgia? Did he make a touch? Did he have damage? It looks like he's coming into the pits. He must have damage or something because he just came into the pits out of nowhere. And it looks like Booby is back up in the 5th place, chasing down V&M. Let's see the ERS levels for these two. V&M has so much more ERS. It's comfortably front. 3 laps to go. Lower, no DRS, all ERS. We're losing a little bit to the car in front. Booby, since he does have ERS. Booby almost spinning out there, getting a good save on the broadcast. Let's go up front a little bit. Hopka stays within the DRS of 50. He's going to need that if he wants to get out of that 3-second mark of V&M. Currently, he's going to be finishing 4th place, and V&M is going to be finishing 3rd. I don't know if he will catch another... if he'll get another position, but... or lose another position, I mean. But he's definitely staying barely within that DRS range of 50 and 07, getting carried on by those newer tires. Let's look a little bit more behind as people are closer. Booby is in DRS range barely of V&M. V&M still within 3 seconds of Hopko, so if he finishes where they are now, then Hopko would lose the position to V&M. Booby goes a little sideways. Derek setting a 46.9. Wow. As Georgia has 9 seconds of penalties, he's definitely going. He's definitely finishing in 8th place. No doubt about that. Everyone seems to have spaced out other than Hopka and 50. See their ERS levels. Oh, 50 has no ERS and Hopka has a lot more ERS, about double. Make it through those corners fine, no contact. Hopka stays behind. I think Hopka is just going to try to stay behind 50 and just get out of 3 seconds of V&M if he can. What's the tire look like? V&M's on old hards. Okay. So, older hards than Hopka. Is Hopka going to be able to get out of DRS range? Let's see. As George spins Sector 2, at the start of Sector 2, gets rolling again, so no DNF. V&M still being pressured by Booby behind. Charges with another 3-second penalty. It's going to be a total of 12 now, right? Yep, 12-second penalty. About 5/10 from V&M to Booby Poppy as Derek sets the fastest lap of a 46.6. Hopka really close to 50. Coming down the pit lane straight. The pit straight. I don't know why I said pit lane straight. About half a second behind 50. 2 laps to go. This is the second to last lap. White flag. Looking for the inside line. Oh, and he goes around. Hopka goes around. 50.07 gets the place. It keeps the place, I mean. And Hopka spins around, loses a couple of places, goes back down to 5th place. V&M confirmed in 3rd place. Now Booby, Poppy, and V&M are fighting over 3rd place. And this just makes the pressure on V&M so much more as he's that much closer. Hopka with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. And it looks like Wower is just behind Hopka here. As 50.07 lost a lot of time to V&M and Booby. They lost about a second and a half, I think. They are within DRS of each other. 50 broke out of it for a sec. Booby is not within DRS as he is getting dropped. Might have had a bad exit, but everyone is using all their DRS this lap. He has none. Everyone else has a little bit more than him. Derek with a 46.2, just setting in 4/10 improvement after 4/10 improvement. Insane how you can just keep getting that pace. Guess his tires are just wearing in now. He is over 8 seconds in front of 50 here. Derek could probably spin, recover from the spin, and still be in 1st place. Do a max in Hungary. Just for fun. Yeah, last lap. Let's see what happens. V&M with DRS, not close enough to make a move. Half a second behind. Just lost that now. Let's go ahead and look at the leader, like how close everyone is to the leader. So Derek is 8 seconds in front of 50. V&M is 9 seconds behind Derek. Booby is 11 seconds behind Derek. 13 seconds for Hopka. 15 for Wower. 20 for Candy. 50 for David. And Georgia is over a minute behind because I think he went into the pits. After a restart and only having 7 laps, I think it was. I think it restarted on lap 16, 17, so let's say 5 laps. 8 seconds and 5 laps. That's insane. As he's coming around the last straightaway. Going into the bus stop chicane. 9 seconds clear of everyone, basically. Nobody's going to be passing, I don't think. He's going to take the checkered flag, and he wins the Belgium Grand Prix. Good job from Derek. Good hustle. P2 is going to go down to 50. P3 V&M. P4 Booby as he gets a little bit of a snap at the last corner. Hopka in P5. And it looks like Wower in P6. Candy's going to come out in P7. Actually, he's going to come out in P6 since Wower had that penalty. I think it was a 6-second penalty, and he came out 1/10 within his penalty range. That's wild. Oh, that is such a close penalty. Candy takes 6th place from lower with his penalty. King David's AI is still driving. He's going to come around that last corner now to get 8th place. I do not think that he's going to get any of those points since he competed in none of those laps. And that is the race. P9 for Georgia. I think he set the fastest lap there at the end on new soft tires. I think Booby Poppy is the driver of the day. Congratulations to Booby Poppy. Congratulations to Derek for the good win on tonight's race. Congratulations on 50 for keeping in touch there in P3. In P2, I mean. VNM going up to P3. Very good job from him tonight since he was so fucking fast. Oh, man. All right. Come on. Load the podium. Please. There you go. As you see, Derek's character. Mercedes on top. Very good sight to see. First place, congratulations to Derek again for the great win. Dominant race. Other than the start. We don't talk about the start. Congrats to everyone on the podium. VNM 50 and 07. Derek for the win. And hope for some more good results from you guys. Congrats. Alrighty. And I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there. You guys have a good rest of y'all's night. Remember that this week and next week is an off week for Mavericks. Next race is going to be Wednesday next week, so there's only going to be that one race. And yeah, that's going to be a very fun time. That's going to be our next race. Actually, no. Next race is going to be Tier 1 and 2, right? Yeah, the day before. Tuesday. Alright. Yeah. So, Tuesday for Tier 1 and 2, and then it's going to be Mavericks. Make sure to tune into that next week. But for now, you guys have a good rest of y'all's night. Thank y'all for watching.